And let's see if we can get audio now, because that would be good. That'd be really good if we can. I would love if we can get audio. And I don't know now, of course, how to get that question off my screen on here either. Oh, there we go. I've done it. Excellent. Thank you, everyone who's joining me. Thank you for tuning in. Give me a hello in the comments if you are here. Let me know that you are tuning in and watching. I'm really excited that I've just discovered this on this setting on Restream as well, that I can show things in the comments. So thank you, everyone who's tuning in. This is the power of thoughts that we are speaking about today. So I want to speak about the power of thoughts specifically in relation to being a business owner and building a business, and what that actually means. So here's the thing. When we have circumstances in our life that exist, and those are fact. They are circumstances that everyone in the world would agree on. They are not our opinions. They are the facts that exist in our lives. Not our thoughts, not our feelings, but I am a person is a fact that everyone can agree on. So pure facts, there are circumstances. But then we also have thoughts that exist, and our thoughts create our feelings, and our feelings drive our actions, and our actions drive our results. And this is fundamentally true for pretty much everything in our life. Brett on TikTok says, I'm not a person. That's all very well, Brett, if you are not a person. I speak so quietly. I'm speaking really loudly. Turn up your volume on your phone, Andy. That would maybe be helpful. So turn that up and see if you can see if that is better from you. Okay, Brett on TikTok is a dog, apparently. Okay, lovely. Awesome. You can identify as whatever you identify as. That's completely fine with me. And I think I'm going to sneeze. I'm going to sneeze. Maybe not. Maybe not. We might be okay. It might come back in a sec. So our thoughts create our feelings, which drive our actions and create our results. And then, of course, our results feed back into our thoughts, which drive our feelings, which drive our actions, which drive our results. So what that means is that we can determine what our actions and results are by our thoughts and feelings. Okay? This is the same for saying it's complicated. It's not complicated, I promise you. This is exactly how life works with everything. Our thoughts drive our feelings, drive our actions, drive our results. Now, it might be that you don't understand what your thought is when you have a feeling, but it will always come from a thought. So your thoughts drive your feelings, drive your actions, drive your results, which means that if you are thinking negatively about your business, if you are down on your business, if you're thinking this will never work, I'm no good at this, guess what? Your feelings are reflective of that. Your actions are reflective of that, and your results are reflective of that. So you end up in this self-perpetuating cycle where you think you're not good at it, you think you can't do it, those kinds of things, they end up being your results because that is where it's all stemming from. Whereas if you flip it round and you have a more positive thoughts about your business and how you're doing, more positive feelings, more positive actions, therefore, and more positive results as a result, again, it becomes self-perpetuating. Now, what I am not saying is that you just have to think happy thoughts and you'll have a successful business. That is not the case at all. We need to follow through with actions to get results. We are not saying that we can just sit thinking happy things and business will fall in our lap. Not in the slightest. But what I am saying is that if you understand that your actions and your results come as a result of your thoughts and feelings, then actually you can have an incredibly positive impact on your business from this thought work. Okay? So I hope this is making sense to everybody. Do give me a hello in the comments. Let me know that you are here. Let's see what we've got. Let's see what we've got here. If we've got any questions, let me see. Tim is saying can confirm Facebook audio is working. Awesome. Thank you, Tim. I appreciate that. I'm glad it is. I'm glad it is working now. On Top Lives, thank you, Haley. Thank you for joining me. Thank you for tuning in, everyone who's tuning in. We are speaking about today the power of thoughts. So I've spoken about, we have these circumstances that exist in our lives. They are just our facts. And then we have thoughts, feelings, actions, and results. We have to be really careful with our circumstances that we don't actually layer in our thoughts to that they are just our circumstance, that they are something that everyone would agree on. They are not our opinion. Okay? Our opinions come into our thoughts. They are our opinions. So when you have this cycle in your business of more positive thoughts, you will take more positive forward momentum actions, which will, in time, result in more positive results. Whereas if you have negative views and negative feelings, then you're going to take more negative actions as a result and therefore get more negative results. So what that means is that when you are building a business, and don't get me wrong, building a business is not an easy task. It is not something that is always sunshine and roses and you'll always have incredibly positive thoughts about. That is not the case. But what it is that if you can get into a more positive state, a higher vibe state, then actually you're going to take those actions which perpetuate that as well at the same time. And that is why many people quote that saying that has been a draw, which is you are the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with. Because if you are spending time with people who are driven, who are positive, then the likelihood is that your thoughts and feelings are going to be more like that, and therefore your actions and results are going to be more like that as well. There's also the other saying, which is very similar, around show me your friends and I'll show you your future. Again, this comes back to thoughts, feelings, actions, and results, because who you hang around with, who you're friends with, that all impacts your thoughts and feelings. They all impact you. And that is, of course, why you have situations where people say, you know, my spouse is not supportive of my business, my parents are not supportive of my business, and they get into these negative cycles around it because of the thoughts and feelings they're having about these messages from other people in their lives. So what I'm not saying is that we need to be happy clappy all the time. I'm not saying that at all, but I am saying be really wary of your thoughts and feelings about your business specifically, and therefore the actions and results that they are driving. Because if they are negative, they'll be driving negative actions and results. And if they are positive, on balance, they will be driving more positive actions and results. And on balance, therefore, your business will move forward and have better results if your thoughts and feelings are higher level. Okay? Hope that makes sense to everyone. So I hope I've illustrated the power of thought, and particularly the power of thought in our business as well. It's incredibly important to have our thoughts in the place that we want them to be when we are growing a business. So thank you for tuning in for the power of thoughts today. If you have tuned in halfway through and have missed some of this session, then you can catch the replay on my YouTube channel. You can head over to AnnetteFergs.tv to get that and go to that, or the link is in most of my bios as well to head over. Make sure whilst you're there, of course, to subscribe as well to the channel whilst you are there, so that you can find out when I next upload a video. If community on Facebook, exclusive trainings every single day for Training Tuesday. I would love for you to join me inside the Uncover Wealth community. We also have an exclusive session coming up in September as well, which is called the Wealth Lab, Building Your Implementable Profit Plan. So if you are in the Uncover Wealth community, you'll be the first to hear about that and be able to sign up. Completely love to have you there for that. So do come over to Facebook, search Uncover Wealth Community into the search bar, and you can answer the questions, hit join, and we will welcome you into the Uncover Wealth community. So thank you everyone for tuning in today. I hope that this session has been useful in giving you some perspective and thought about your thoughts and the power that they hold. Thanks again for tuning in, everyone. Hope you have a wonderful, wonderful rest of your day. I am back live again at 11 a.m. tomorrow. We have got a UK business update happening at 11 a.m. on whichever channel you are watching again tomorrow. For those of you that don't know me, you've stumbled across me. I haven't even introduced myself. My name is Annette Ferguson. I am CEO of Annette & Co UK. I'm a chartered accountant, certified first professional and financial business for them to enjoy. So thank you everyone for tuning in. I can see Holly has just asked me about second waves on TikTok. Holly, very difficult to say. I'm not a scientist. I really hope we don't have a second wave, but we just can't tell at the moment. So thank you everyone for tuning in. I do appreciate it. I appreciate your time. I appreciate your questions, your comments, your thumbs up, your likes, your loves, your shares, your hearts, your follows, whichever of those exists on whichever platform you are watching. Thank you so much for that. And I will speak to you